the champs. Feels good to be here, you know, because we the champions, y'all. So are y'all. I'm your host, Jay, and this is our co-host.
What up, Jay?
Jay in the building. We about to get into the mix. I got one thing to say. Go get Lamar.
Oh, wow.
Go get Lamar. Somebody go get this man. But before we tell you who needs to go get him, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share with all your fellow whoever's.
Comrades, companions, compadres, enemies,
Frenemies.
be-enemy.
Oh, man. Oh.
Oh.
But anyways, yes, so NFL has been going crazy. There's been a lot of stuff going on with free agency and whatnot, franchise tags, letting guys go. And the biggest one thus far is Lamar Jackson. Got non-exclusively tagged for $32.4 million by the Baltimore Ravens. And as we all know, this has been a storyline that's been going on off and on the entire offseason. Actually, this started in like the middle of the season. As you guys know, Lamar Jackson was injured and he could have played, right?
They say he could have played, but he never said he could or couldn't play. So
yeah,
it's kind of just speculation.
So yes, it's speculation that allegedly Lamar Jackson could have played in the playoff game they had against the Bengals this past postseason, and he chose not to play, and that's a big deal. So this is like this relationship Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens have here is going to pretty much turmoil, and with this non-exclusive tag they put on Lamar Jackson, it's kind of like saying, hey, we're married, you know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't say they're completely married because he never signed that big contract with him. So it's like they're saying, okay, we've been dating, we got engaged, but hey, you know what? You want this? Go out there and go see if there's something better out there. And if you don't find nothing else, hey, you come back with me and we can live happily ever for however much longer we got. And that's pretty much what it seems like. And Lamar Jackson's running the show. Him and his mama running the show for the most part. Shout out, Mom. I love you, Mom. So who knows what is this doing to Lamar Jackson emotionally, and how he feels about the organization, and how much really spite towards certain people can affect decisions and going forward. And then the non-exclusive tab gives Lamar Jackson the option to negotiate with other teams. So, man, we got a lot going on. I wonder who's going to trade for him, Jay.
Man, we are.
It's gonna happen, right? It's gotta happen.
I don't know.
It's gonna happen, man.
I don't know.
Like, cause look, you just think of how often do we see a quarterback of this caliber on the market? You know what I'm saying? Like, who was the last? Who was it? Russell Wilson was on the trading block. Who else? Matthew Stafford was on the trading block. You know, this is once in every while or so. Well, I guess from that Russell Wilson instance and the Matthew Stafford case, I feel like that was kind of a ripple effect to seeing this happen more often. You know what I'm saying? Like, those kind of deals hadn't really been seen before, but now it's becoming a more current thing.
Right. And we've seen this opening up with just players being more, just the world just being more open, where you can, go to different teams at a more lenient rate than, per se back in the day. But I don't know who's going to come out there and get Lamar, because who wants to pay the price that Lamar believes that he deserves, right? Even the Baltimore Ravens, if they exclusively franchise tag him, that's at least a year for $45 million. But they went with the non-exclusive. So if no one offers a contract or no one offers a counter-offer this, he went from wanting $250 million guaranteed to a $32 million deal. That's less than Daniel Jones. That's less than Derek Carr. That's less than Kyler Murray. That's less than all your peers. So everything that you worked so hard for and stood on would be even worse. I mean, it's still $32 million, right?
Right.
We can.
I know.
I mean, from our perspective, like
so from our perspective, we're not really talking about like the pockets. We're coming more the pockets of the players. You know, we don't. Yeah, like I hope these guys get all the money they can for being the best athletes in the world, but we're talking about it more from a standpoint of strategy, because we all know there's a certain amount. Say you have $100 to pay your whole team this year, and it's like, okay, from Ravens' perspective, oh man, we're giving half of this up to a quarterback who has a very recent injury history, and we need to bring in some hitters. And how's that going to help us if we can't bring in hitters and our star quarterback is hurt? So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at the salary cap and how much players are getting paid on a basis of strategy, per se. Just like in fantasy football. Well, DraftKings or FanDuel when you do like the one-day league.
And that's a different ball game. That's a totally different ball game. But as far as who needs to bring them in, Las Vegas Raiders, what is y'all doing? Yo, what are y'all doing?
Bro, they have the offense right now. Do they think they're in a position to draft somebody?
Hell no.
No.
Actually,
unless they get like Bryce Young.
They don't know what position they in.
They don't. It's such a weird space because it was like, okay, this was a team that was supposed to. I mean, they sort of did. They were a fringe playoff team, fringe caliber playoff team. They put up decent numbers as an offense, but that defense was atrocious. So I feel like out of anybody that needs to bring in a veteran quarterback that's put up some decent numbers, it's the Raiders.
Yeah.
And Jimmy G ain't it, man.
Nah, well, he's a bridge quarterback,
He's
right?
a filler.
Yeah. Which they could do, but he is more injury prone than Lamar. So yeah, you don't want to do that. Bring in Lamar Jackson. The city's gonna be lit. This is when the city's gonna be lit, right? You got the weapons. You got veterans. You got Devontae Adams. He's a vet.
Waller.
You got Winfrey Waller. You got the
Russian champion.
Josh Jacobs.
Right?
The defense is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. But you know, we got an offense like that. You might as well just keep going. Just keep doing
that thing.
They also still have a first round draft pick. Which they would actually have to give up to get Lamar.
They'd have to give up 2 first-round draft picks.
Right. So I don't know how they can work on that defense, but
it feels right.
At the end of the day, you got to make a move, bro.
Imagine how dynamic that offense would be off the charts.
But
that would be ridiculous.
Honestly, there's some other teams that should go after him that need a quarterback because it depends on your situation. I say the Washington Commanders, Bieniemy. That was the Bieniemy hint I tried to give y'all. I mean, it's a stacked roster. They need a quarterback over there.
All right.
They need somebody to just come in and got the talent for Terry McLaurin, that running back that they have, Brian Robinson, I believe his name is. They got a stout defense. So they are pretty much, they look like the Ravens pretty much. Look like the Ravens just in the NFC. And, you know, if you will, as far as a good defense and then, you know, average pieces.
But they have
offense.
good not average.
They have better receivers.
They have good receivers. Curtis Samuel. What was the of course Terry McLaurin.
Oh,
and the rookie Dodson.
Yeah,
Dodson. Yeah,
Josh Dodson. Is that his name?
Yes,
he's legit. He's legit.
And then what's up with their running backs? The one you said that got shot.
Brian Robinson.
He
over there. I think. I don't know if McKissick is still there. That's his name, right?
Right.
I don't know if he's still there. I think Antonio Gibson's got moved out of the lineup. But either way, that's a good roster with a new offensive-minded head coach.
Offensive coordinator,
Eric Bieniemy, who's also looking to prove something. And how great will he look if he pop out with Lamar with an absurd season, you know.
But with the Redskins,
Commanders.
Yeah, sorry guys.
In that tough division.
Were they actually
with the Eagles,
pull that trigger?
Eagles and Cowboys.
I mean, they were banging with the quarterbacks they had on that team. But I really
Taylor
feel like
Heinicke ain't it though.
But it's not Taylor. It's Sam Howell playing.
He ain't
that
it.
rookie. He could be it.
Nah.
He could be it. Sam Howell's good, man.
Nah.
He could be it.
You take
He's not
Lamar.
No, I mean, or look at him. The Redskins. I feel like the Redskins want to go with it.
Commanders.
But
Come on, bro. It's not hard, man.
all right, I feel like the Commanders. I'm like a damn old head, bro.
Golly.
Who the Redskins got in the first round this year?
People keep saying Oakland Raiders. Like, come on, man. Come on. Forget with this shit.
Did I say Oakland Raiders?
Yeah. Oakland Raiders. It's like, bro, come on, y'all. Let's catch up here.
Hey, bro. Oh, shit. The Seattle Supersonics.
All right. The Washington Commanders.
All right. So all right, they built a strong team. They got really good pieces, and the Commanders, they made it to the playoffs the 2021 season. We're a fringe playoff team the 2022 season. I feel like I can just look at Ron's face and see it. Like, they want to use that formula where they build their roster, they bring guys in and draft a quarterback, develop him, and make that happen. But I defer that this year. Ron Rivera's that type of guy, but Ron Rivera's running out of time to keep his job. Granted, they haven't hit it right on the quarterback position, bringing in a talent like Lamar. I bet they're in that room right now. Ron Rivera like, let's do this damn thing. Let's do this damn thing.
He got Eric Bieniemy.
Come on,
bro.
I had cancer. I ain't got long. And they got Bieniemy in there trying to prove some things.
I don't even know who their offensive coordinator was before then.
I forgot.
But the stigma was that Ron Rivera was doing the offensive schemes and play calling and whatnot. So now you bring in an offensive-minded coordinator.
Oh, what?
Right, that's what they were saying.
Ron Rivera wasn't calling no damn offensive plays.
Well, that's what they were saying because he had the back of you remember Wentz. It was Wentz.
Uh-huh.
And they were saying, Wentz wasn't performing at that level, at the level they needed him to perform to. Then they moved to Taylor Heineke. Then they moved to the other guy. Then they moved back to Wentz at the end of the season, which people just banged on Ron Rivera's head. But all in all, I think that bringing in Eric Bieniemy that take care of that offensive load and Ron Rivera can just solely be defense. I think we're looking at a damn good team in the Commanders coming into this upcoming season.
That can be interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like, dude, Lamar Jackson on the Commanders.
As a matter of fact, that might be a better fit than the Raiders.
It would be. It just seems.
That way you ain't got to worry about that defensive.
The Commanders are just, at this point.
Good job.
At this point right now, they're just a more stable environment.
Even
though they have all that crap going on with the owner, the team might get sold. They're trying to force the
Commanders?
The Commanders, yeah.
Oh.
Still, in general, just I feel like in that locker room, it's just a more stable environment for the Commanders. That would be a good pick. And then he wouldn't have to worry about banging with the rest of the NFC West, specifically Mahomes
AFC
and
West.
Herbert. AFC West.
Uh-huh.
If he went to the Raiders.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he went to the Raiders?
Yeah. We're comparing the Commanders to the Raiders.
Well, I don't know. Both divisions are pretty tough. It's not as both of them tough.
Yeah, both.
It ain't no easy way
Actually,
out.
the NFC East is.
Yeah, you got the Eagles, you got Dallas, and you got the Giants.
That's why he should go to the Falcons.
Nah.
Rise up.
Nah. But here's a bone. What if he goes to the Niners? We're talking about a good fit, right? Now, this is just far-fetched, but if there's going to be an offensive-minded coach or leader in the NFL that can perfectly scheme up plays for Lamar Jackson, who's better than Kyle Shanahan, bro? All those weapons over there, defense, San Fran, playing in the warm weather. I mean, that division is a little booty right now, a little booky. Lamar can go over there and just
dominate.
I mean, that's Super Bowl. CMC, Debo, Kittle, Ayuk, Trent Williams, Boza, Greenlaw, Fred Warner, man, what? Well, it might be me trying to get the Niners back in that Super Bowl window.
Yeah.
Niners, hire me.
But yeah, Lamar, man, this is a tough situation, and he's trying to. What you saying? He's trying to use them gangster taxes.
Trying to use them gangster taxes to negotiate, man. Bro, hire an agent, Lamar. Your mom is not your agent, bro. Your mom. Mm-mm. Here's the thing, Jay.
What's up?
Let me tell y'all a quick little story.
All right.
I got a speeding ticket in November.
Okay.
I was going 27 miles per hour over the speed limit. I should be in jail.
Damn, boy.
I should be in jail, right? I was trying to make it to work all early, trying not to get, in trouble, blah, blah, blah. I got a ticket. I had a court date, all this and that. I said to him, I'm a pretty smart dude, bro. So I spend a lot of time on Google or other websites, searching engines, trying to find out laws, ways to get out of things, this and that. And I'm thinking, I can probably go in court, represent myself, get myself out of this. I feel pretty smart. I know a couple of laws that I can use. Bro, hell no.
40 years.
Hell no. I hired a lawyer.
They're going to give you 40 years.
I hired a $400 lawyer to take care of this case for me because Lord knows what I would have looked like walking in that court saying, Your Honor. Your Honor. I wasn't trying to speed, but I was speeding. Well, I asked you that you just slapped me on the hand like, no.
It gave you 40 years.
Why not hire somebody that knows the language, that does it for a living? You know what I'm saying? They do this for a living. Like, it's just a certain language, certain decorum about them that they have that we don't have. We're not fit for that situation. Your job is to play football, right? You need someone to represent you on something that's pretty freaking important. This is contract. This your money, bro. And now you're stuck with a situation because your mama, bro, I love my mama, but come on, Lamar, bro.
Hey, bro.
Come on now.
What you say he gonna be in there?
Come on now. Your mom is.
Hey, you said
helping you making these negotiations.
Lamar gonna be in there like
he gonna put them damn shades on like he be on the sidelines. And Baltimore
he gonna be like, I won't have. I won't have.
Bro, Baltimore is sick of having Tyler Huntley out there. I'm sick of having Tyler Huntley out there. So come on, Lamar, do the right thing. Do the right thing, Lamar. Get your agent. Let's get you your money that you rightfully deserve. Right? You deserve money, not $250 million.
Guaranteed.
Not that. Let's just pipe down a little bit, but more than $32 million. So that's my take. And by the way, my lawyer handled that for me. I got away with it. Clean cut. No insurance points. No license points.
Congratulations.
All I did was pay that dollar. Pay that money, dog.
Strong ass dollar.
Yeah.
All right.
It's worth it, though.
Yes, sir. All right, moving on. So